So when is the best time to sell the Quincy Action Figure? As soon as Geraldo came out, I knew that this would be one of the videos that I'll make, so let's run the test and answer that question. Now, just to bring everyone up to speed, Geraldo's action figure, or the Quincy NFT as people like to call it, starts appreciating in value the moment Geraldo hits level 2. On medium mode, it starts at a price of $750 and it gains 10% on its value every round. After round 31 though, it gains 5% of value, and after round 81, it adds 2% to its value. So if you place Geraldo at round 1, the action figure would cost $750, but it would sell for $713. Now this is because the sell price is 95% of its cost. So fast forward a few rounds to round 14, the sell price for the action figure would be $2,460, which is close to the cost of a 200 farm of $2,350. So do we keep the action figure or do we buy a 200 farm? Well, as soon as we place the farm, it sells for 70% of its value but produces $160 per round. On the right, there is an action figure to farm ratio, which basically means that as long as this number is over 1, the action figure is making more money than the farm, and we can see that not only the ratio is at 1.5 at the start, but it keeps going up to 1.88, so keeping the action figure in this case is the correct play. Now fast forward to when the 5% appreciation of the action figure starts, we could either sell the NFT for $25,847 and buy a 420 farm, or we could keep it and let it make more money. So as the rounds progress, the ratio keeps dropping, which means that the farm is slowly making up for the difference. And let's talk about the final turning point, which is at about round 79, where instead of keeping the NFT, we could sell it and buy a 520 farm. The ratio starts off strong at 1.47, but as the appreciation drops to 2%, in only a few rounds at round 90, they become even at a ratio of 1, which means that they are now worth the same, and it keeps dropping below 1. So this finally means that the farm is more profitable than the NFT. So after all this, let's ditch the numbers and talk in real game terms. So first off, a lot of things have not been taken into account, like monkey knowledge and favorite trade both, which increase the sell price of the farms, round-based income, which can be reinvested into more farms, different types of farming, like for example a monkeyopolis, which is insanely efficient, and even the use of the fertilizer on the farms to make them 25% stronger. So with all of this being said, this is the conclusion of the video. The right time to sell the action figure is when the 5% appreciation starts and right before it ends, so between rounds 32 and 81. To decide at which point to sell between those rounds, we have two major scenarios. If you're farming a little or you're not planning to farm at all, keep the action figure for as long as possible before you need the money to buy defenses. If you're farming a lot and you plan on farming heavily, selling the action figure earlier will probably be the correct thing to do so that you can put your money into more farms and pull ahead of the action figure that much quicker. So for example, a monkeyopolis that we usually get in boss fights can make about $15,000 per round, and you can easily get this by around 70. Now in the 70s, the action figure is making about $4,000 to $5,000 per round, which is definitely not worth it in comparison. So that's it for this one. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this, and I'll see you in the next one.